Hey Total Gym team, it's JD here again with some exercises and stretches for my golfers, but anyone will benefit from these. Want to point out just an awesome accessory. It's called the leg pulleys. We use it a lot in the Pilates world, but you do not have to be a Pilates person to really enjoy this accessory. So I'm going to show you a few things with the leg pulleys. Totally worth the purchase just for this passive hamstring stretch alone. So this first exercise in the Pilates suit, we call these hip hinges. And what I'm doing is just getting a nice stretch to the hamstrings and the lower back. Now I'm going to keep my head up so you guys can hear me, but you just be relaxing in this position. Now another exercise, you can come down all the way to this position, and again, just a beautiful passive hamstring stretch. I can reposition my body depending on how much stretch I want, and we can all use more stretching through the hamstrings. Remember, for you golfers, the more flexibility you have, the more range of motion you have. That means more club head speed. Now, if I want to work the lower abdominals, another key component to golf strength is core strength. I can just start to activate my lower abdominals and get a beautiful low back stretch here. And as I get more proficient on this, maybe I can go a little higher. And again, I'm using the lower abdominals to get up, but I'm also getting a nice stretch on the way up and on the way down through my low back and hamstrings. Yummy. Now, a fun one here. There's a stretching technique called PNF stretching, or stretch, contract, relax. You usually need a partner for this. A lot of athletes use this. So what I'm doing is stretching here, and how I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the rails and actually contract this leg like I was trying to pull this leg that away, but this leg is going to hold it. So I'm doing a contraction, but there's no movement. And then, so that's the contract part, and then there's the relax part. And so the other side, what I'm going to do is hold this leg here with this strength. First I'm stretching, now I'm contracting, holding onto the rails, and then I go into a deeper stretch. It's really cool. And then finally, so we're not going to be a statistic, just doing simple hip circles. Okay? Simple hip circles is going to keep range of motion through your hips. As you golfers know, you want an easy 30-degree rotation in your hips in the golf swing. And this will keep anybody from being one of those statistics. I think the last I heard is about 1.2 million hip replacements a year in our country at about $49,000 a pop. Better off to buy the pulleys and do hip circles, don't you think? So anyways, JD checking in with you guys again, and hope you enjoy these. Get the leg pulleys, get them in your feet. You're just going to love them just for the stretching and the range of motion enhancers. And end of the PGA season, it was awesome to see an old guy, Ernie Els, win the British, and then a young guy, Rory, win the PGA Championship. So keep practicing the off season and hit them straight.